Oh, here we go, folks. It seems we've got a group of absolute charmers on our hands, and they are making quite the splash across Australia. Yep, you guessed it. We're talking about a bunch who think it's a good idea to threaten the very fabric of our fair land. Well, it appears we have some brilliant minds who believe that overwhelming the country is their ticket to fame. But fear not, my friends. While they may think they can disrupt the peaceful Aussie vibe, we know that common sense often prevails. The real threat is probably just a mild inconvenience, like running out of Vegemite. So let's keep calm, throw another shrimp on the Barbie, and enjoy the show as these absolute morons try to figure out that their antics are causing more laughs than chaos. Oh boy, folks. Buckle up because we've got an update on the one and only Mike Tyson, and it appears he's had quite the scare. Now, before you start imagining the champ in a boxing ring, let's just say this incident was a bit more unexpected. So, it turns out our dear Iron Mike had a close encounter that could make anyone's heart skip a beat. Reports suggest he was in a situation that nearly knocked him out for good, but fear not. He's as tough as they come. I mean, if you've gone toe-to-toe with the best in the world, a little life drama is hardly going to keep you down for long. Right? All right. Now let's talk about this catastrophic warning for one poor state in Australia. It seems Mother Nature has decided to throw a bit of a tantrum, and she's not holding back. So, hold on to your hats, folks. Our friends down south are in for a wild ride as officials issue a stark reminder that nature's fury is no joke. Flooding, storms, and all sorts of chaos are on the horizon. But let's not forget, every storm eventually passes, and this too shall end. All right, mates. It looks like we've got some experts in a bit of a tizzy over the world economy. Apparently, things are heating up so much that they're worried it might just combust right before our eyes. Well, isn't that a sight to behold? The so-called experts are sounding the alarms, claiming the whole global financial system is on the brink of going up in flames. But let's not start throwing water on everything yet, shall we? Ah, Queensland, the land of sun, surf, and hidden gems? That's right, folks. It seems our lovely state has more treasures tucked away than a kangaroo has hops. So, if you think you've seen it all, think again. From secluded beaches that look like they've been plucked straight from a postcard to charming little cafes where the coffee is as good as the view, there's plenty to uncover. All right, folks, we're diving into a rather unsettling tale today. In the search for a missing fisherman, authorities stumbled upon a discovery that sent shivers down many spines. Yes, it's true. What they found wasn't quite the happy ending we were hoping for. Instead of a miraculous rescue or a heartwarming tale, it seems our friend has become part of a horror story no one signed up for. So, as the investigation unfolded, it appears that some eerie clues emerged from the depths of the water. What was meant to be a routine search took a dark turn, revealing eerie remnants that left everyone on edge. While it's a tough situation, let's remember that every cloud has a silver lining. Right? All right, folks, grab your popcorn because the internet has gone absolutely bonkers over a recent haka performed right in the heart of our parliament. Yes, you heard that right. It seems some politicians decided to channel their inner warriors and break into a traditional Maori dance. And let me tell you, the reactions have been nothing short of spectacular. Oh, you better believe it. The good all lawmakers took a page out of the All Blacks playbook, and the online world exploded. Social media is buzzing with mixed feelings. Some are cheering them on, while others are raising eyebrows, questioning if this is how we should be conducting serious business. But hey, isn't it refreshing to see a bit of culture mixed in with politics? It's not every day you see a bunch of suits throwing down some moves while debating legislation. Ah, mates, gather round because we've got some interesting news from the trade sector. Turns out being a tradie in Australia is not just about hard hats and tool belts anymore. It's about cashing in big time. So, the word on the street is that our beloved tradespeople are raking in the dough like never before. Who knew that wielding a hammer could lead to a six-figure salary? Talk about flipping the script on traditional careers. It's astonishing, viewers. A mysterious creature has risen to fame, delivering a knockout punch that's left the world in awe. This champion, hailing from the non-human realm, has showcased an unprecedented skill that human athletes can only dream of. Witnesses swear they've never seen such a powerful KO before. The question is, who or what is this enigmatic victor? Is it a kangaroo with boxing gloves or perhaps a wallaby wrestler? Stay tuned as we unravel this fascinating puzzle in the animal world. This one's a real jaw-dropper, folks. Hold onto your hats as we dive into the wild world of social media fame. It seems an OnlyFans star has pulled off something that could make even the most seasoned partygoer raise an eyebrow. So, picture this. A daring individual who's not just turning heads but breaking records. This talented soul managed to host a rather unique gathering and welcomed a whopping 55 schoolies into their abode in just one day. Imagine the chaos, the laughter, and probably a bit of confusion too. Now, before you start thinking this is a free-for-all, let me remind you that it takes a special kind of charisma to pull this sort of stunt. Sure, some might say it's a bit over the top, but hey, it's 2023. What's life without a little fun and adventure? Alrighty, gather round for this one. The Reserve Bank of Australia has once again decided to play a little game with us. And let me tell you, this is one call we were all hoping to avoid. It seems our dear friends at the RBA have pushed interest rates even further, and let me just say, it's got all of us biting our nails over our wallets. So, what does this mean for everyday Aussies? Well, you might want to start practicing your budgeting skills because the cost of living is about to get a tad more challenging. As if we weren't already juggling enough, right? But hey, don't let it get you down. Just think of it as an opportunity to become a master budgeter. Who knows? You might even discover some hidden talents along the way. The great alien mystery, eh? Strap in, folks. It turns out the long-awaited disclosure about extraterrestrials is nothing like we imagined. Forget the little green men. Instead, we've got a bunch of intergalactic tourists who just wanted to take a selfie with a kangaroo. Yes, you heard it right. Sources say these visitors are more interested in snapping pics than taking over Earth. Apparently, they've been hanging around our skies, trying to understand our fascination with Vegemite and barbecues. So, while some may fear a hostile takeover, it seems they're just after a good feed and a laugh. Oh, you want to toss it over to Suzie, eh? Well, let's channel our inner sports fan.
Chess boxing is a thrilling blend of two worlds, combining the cerebral strategy of chess with the physical intensity of boxing. In an electrifying match last weekend, reigning champion Max the Mind Masterson faced off against challenger Lucy the Hammer Henderson in front of a buzzing crowd at the Sydney Sports Arena. The atmosphere was electric as the first round began with a fierce game of chess. Both players showcased their strategic prowess, with the Mind making some calculated moves while the Hammer countered with aggressive tactics. After an intense 3 minutes, it was a stalemate, and the bell rang signaling the transition to the boxing ring. In the boxing rounds, tension filled the air as the Mind and the Hammer traded punches, each showcasing their athleticism and grit. Max's quick footwork and defensive skills were on full display, but Lucy wasn't backing down. She landed some powerful jabs that had the crowd roaring with excitement. As we reached the final rounds, you could feel both athletes digging deep, pushing their limits.
Alrighty, folks. Now it's time to float on over to the ever-so-charming weather diva, Wendy. She's got all the details on what's brewing up above in the skies. So, grab your umbrellas or your sunnies, depending on what she's got in store for us. Take it away, Wendy.
パキスタン、今日の天気情報は次の通りです。イスラマバード曇り空で、気温は華氏63度に達します。これからも楽しい一日を、カラチ、暖かく晴れ、 最高気温は約77度 F です。ビーチで一日過ごすのに最適です。ラホール、晴れ、気温は64度 F に達しました。太陽の光を満喫してください。ペシャワール、最高気温約64度 F で暖かい。アウトドアに最適な日です。クエッタ、気温は48度 F で穏やかで、空は晴れています。丘陵地帯の散歩に最適です。ムルタン、暖かく晴れ、最高気温は67度 F に達します。涼しく、水分を補給してください。